Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Pugs' channel. Got the second half of our Battlefield 3 match, TOG Blacksheep versus Team Tarrare tonight. This is round 2 on Kharg Island. So we've just started waiting for Neat Cheese and his little Jeep crew to get to the point. We're just going to try to hold B. We lost our first round by 89 tickets, which isn't an insurmountable number, but obviously you want to be the team that is winning by 89 tickets, not the other way around. So we've really got to pull our socks up in this second round. We did make a few mistakes in the first one. We weren't quite as cohesive as a squad and had a few issues getting between points and kind of getting... there we go. My first death of that one. I'm the RPG guy on our squad, and I should have had the RPG out there. I should have known, It's the start of the round. You can anticipate that a squad is going to rush. That's exactly what we do. Well, it's not quite exactly. It's what we intended to do in our first round when we were playing as the Rushies, and they did it to us in the second round. So I should have had the RPG out, been looking for those Jeeps to come in. Quick look at the minimap shows that we've lost 1 point, have gained 1, and are losing 2 others. So not the best start in this second round. Neat Cheese and Andy are over there already. We're really a squad of 3. Fight Up Bear is in our squad also, but he's using the tank and he's often off wherever the battle is thicker. So it's not really his role to stick with us, which is why he's often away. He's actually with us at the moment, just saw him over there. So I'm trying to watch the right-hand side here. There's one coming in. Some bad misses there, and I did move a little bit. One of the problems I have been having is learning not to move while shooting. So here we are. I just saw that guy just jump onto the flag. They are capping it, so they've got more numbers here than we do. See 2 of them there. Luckily, they're not looking at me. Get him. Watching for the other guy to come back. Don't see him think, okay, grenade that corpse, because there you go. Saw him. He came back out for the res. I know the grenade's about to go off, so just duck quickly. And there we go. That was an easy kill. Come in. Sniper. Getting the laser dot into my face, but I don't think he was expecting to see me there. He might have been retreating from Neat or something like that. And I was able to pick up a third kill pretty easily there. So there we go. The cap has turned in our favour. We're capping now. Is there a 4th player around? Did my squad mates get him already? I don't know, but either way, we've got more numbers here now. We've taken the point. So this is our only point that we're holding at the moment, though. And we can see on that little mini-map, there's a few guys coming in from A, which is the one closest to our spawn. So we weren't really expecting to see enemies coming from this direction. They certainly are. See that one guy there, have one shot at him, and then I think, damn it, I shouldn't have revealed my position there. I should have waited until he's in a position like that, where he's got no cover. And I only just picked that one up, really. Just not terribly accurate firing by me. Was I moving? Not sure. See some bullets flying across there, but that's alright. Medic can heal up from those. And here we go. Lots coming in from the beach. Managed to get 1. Retreat while reloading, because I don't want to get caught. I saw that gunfire and I wasn't sure where it was coming from. Just help out. It might have been... No, it wasn't Andy. It was a teammate, but not a squad mate. So Andy's on the other side. Jets overhead. They did pretty well in the air in this map. But Iocake was doing well too, and Serial Killer, I think, was our other jet pilot. He was doing great also. Dominating the air on some maps can be absolutely devastating to a team, but luckily I think the air battles were fairly even between the 2 teams tonight, and it's something our team has struggled with in the past. So so breaking even is a win for us. So that was pretty good. And I think Iocake may have been a little bit modest at the end of the match when he said he pretty much broke even. There we go. There goes the enemy helicopter. The Serial Killer got that one, so good work by him. Shadows of jets passing overhead, nicely atmospheric. Unfortunately, I didn't see who got that one. Flanker got to Serial Killer, so there you go. But Iocake's on Flankers. Sorry, that was Odo in the Flanker. I was thinking, has he named himself after the jet? No, I just read it wrong. Meanwhile, back on planet Earth, i.e. the ground war, not a hell of a lot's happening. But Fight Up Bear's just gone down, but that's, like I said, Fight Up Bear isn't always with us. Get a couple of good pings. I probably only needed 1 more ping on that guy to get him. So, and the M320 is coming down. I'm pretty sure I just grenaded. On the video there, you didn't see the grenade at all. One coming across the... they weren't the best team on the ground, I have to say. They should have known that at least one of us were there and trying to push up over the open. I was running out of ammo too, which is why I ran out and grabbed that guy's gun. But yeah, if you know your enemy know where you are, you don't run across open ground to try to take him on. Especially, he should have known there were two of us there. And I saw that guy running across, and there's a second one following him, running across towards that little kind of construction building directly in front of us between A and B. And I've got the M320 because I picked it up off that other guy. I wanted to get out the health kit, but unfortunately when you swap kits, you often end up with something you don't really want. So I put a M320 in there. I couldn't see anybody, but I just thought it might tell me whether they're still there. Didn't get any pings, so I thought, okay, I better watch the flanks in case they're trying to come around. Always check where your teammates are, okay? I know Neat is covering the left. I know Andy's kind of covering the centre of the road, so I was watching more to the right then, and just kind of trying to... I think Neat called that there's somebody coming down the left. Don't know how that guy got in there. Goes to stab Andy, but why would you go for a stab when somebody is looking at you in the face? And that, I just saw a couple of guys coming in from D. So call that. Or comms is what wins you games. Saw him go up the stairwell, so this is where the 320 actually comes in handy. Didn't get a second ping, so he must have gone upstairs. But I've let Neat know. Neat didn't see that guy. I thought he did see that guy. Oh no. He didn't actually go in. He was going along the outside. Sometimes being able to see your teammates' names can be a bit confusing. I thought he was in the building and then. Not sure what I thought in game. Guys across the way between B and C shooting at something, but they might be cleaning that up. Neat just got a kill, so maybe he got him. He went down that side. I didn't really like this gun. I wasn't feeling very useful, and I was just... When I picked up the gun, I'm like, is this the normal assault rifle, or is it the NG's one? So I had to flip to the RPG launcher just to figure out which class I had switched to. RPG launcher is fine. It's normally my role. Medic and NG in this map is both fine. We didn't see a lot of tanks at B. They seemed to push their tanks to... Certainly to C, and probably also the other points, but I didn't see a lot of the other points. Custard called us to go to D here, and I was like, D? Why would we abandon B just to have a go? Oh, there we go, Fight Up Bear just got a couple. Good work, him. I think it was possibly... No, maybe a heli, but I'm not sure. And they were blowing up these big tanks I'm standing next to, and I thought, actually, why would I cuddle up to one when they're blowing them up? So the tank's there. It's like, this is a bad spot to go for, and I think we started losing C. Yes, we're losing C right now. B, there's nobody flashing. If you ever want to know what's going on, just looking in that bottom left-hand corner where the little flags are, it's A, B, C, D, obviously. It did take me a little while to figure that out, actually, though, just after the game came out. B is the only one not flashing, so we're pretty much useful anywhere else. So we decide to not go to D, and instead go to C. On the burn, but sometimes it's better just to clear it. We can see there's a guy over near the flag, but when I was here, I think we must have had pretty serious numbers here, because every time I looked at somebody, they just died straight away. Somebody else cleaning up. So there we go, we've taken C. We've got A, B, and C at the moment. None of them are flashing, so we're pretty safe. I think somebody called there were still enemies over in the construction. There's that heli overhead again. Alright, so... and somebody said there was somebody in the house, but the problem is there's 3 houses around here. And I thought they meant the one next to me, and I came in and accidentally shot. I think it was Andy, or maybe it was Bear. I think it was Bear, actually. Get the SOFLAM down. That sniper's still up there, though, and if he puts a spawn beacon up there, it basically means enemies can just keep dropping in there, even if they get squad wiped, which is one of the good uses... for a sniper, pretty much the only use I can think of in game. Oh, now that one I wanted to talk about. RPG, I was correct class, but instead of going the way that I had cover, because we had teammates grouped up there, I decided to go the other way, but that exposed me, and obviously there were enemies around who got me. Second part coming up.